Dear soul, the angels are drawing near to you with deep care and gentle guidance. They see that your heart has been quietly wondering why someone in your life seems so interested in you, not just in a friendly or loving way, but in a way that feels more like they are testing you. This person is not only looking at the surface of your life, they are observing your words, your actions, and even the hidden places of your spirit. It may feel heavy at times, almost like being studied instead of simply being loved. The angels want to explain why this is happening and to remind you of your worth in the middle of it all. At first, you may have believed this connection was only about admiration or affection. It seemed genuine and sincere. But as time went on, their behavior revealed something deeper. They were not just here to enjoy your presence. They were trying to test your heart, to measure your strength, and to see if what you carry inside is real. This left you wondering, why? Why would someone want to know me this deeply, even beyond what I choose to show? The angels want you to understand that this testing is not a game and not manipulation. It is the act of a soul that is searching for certainty in a world where they have felt unsure for far too long. When this person looks at you, they see something they have never encountered before. They see your quiet power, your emotional depth, and your truth. You do not try to perform or put on a mask. You simply live in honesty. That both intrigues and scares them. It pulls them closer while also making them nervous. They are testing not to hurt you, but because they want to see if you are truly as real as you appear. They fear being deceived, so they push and question, hoping to find proof that your soul is steady and true. The angels say you have walked away from many things in the past, people, places, and versions of yourself that no longer fit your growth. You did not leave out of bitterness, but because your spirit had grown deeper than those shallow spaces. You chose peace over pain, truth over illusion, and dignity over endless explaining. That wisdom now shows in how you live. And this is what the person senses when they are near you. They see your strength, your growth, and your refusal to settle for what is temporary. They can feel that you have built your heart into a sanctuary, something rare, sacred, and not easily entered. Because of this, they are uncertain if they truly belong in your world. They wonder if they are capable of holding your heart without breaking it. They question whether they are ready to love someone who refuses to live in half-truths. Their testing comes not from cruelty, but from fear. Fear of failing you. Fear of losing what could be real. Fear of discovering that love, when pure, requires responsibility they have never carried before. The angels remind you, dear one, that you have nothing to prove. You are not here to convince anyone of your worth. Your choices and your actions have already spoken clearly about who you are. You are the one who walks away with grace, not anger. You are the one who has carried silent tears, but still shines light in the world. You are the one who does not fight to be understood, but lives in truth whether others understand or not. And now, as someone watches you closely, they are not doubting your worth. They are doubting their own ability to meet you where you are. Your presence stirs something within them that they have hidden even from themselves. They see in you a mirror of what they could become. You remind them of love that is steady, patient, and without pretense. This is why they watch so carefully. They are trying to find the courage to step into that truth with you. They are testing not just you, but themselves, testing if they are ready to stop pretending, stop running, and finally let themselves be fully seen and loved. The angels want you to remain discerning but also compassionate. This person's questions and tests are not about your value. They are reflections of their own fears and wounds. Do not carry their doubt as if it is your burden. Instead, allow yourself to stay rooted in your peace. If they are meant to walk beside you, they will stop testing and start trusting. They will realize your heart is not a puzzle to be solved, but a temple to be honored. And if they are not ready, then you will continue forward with grace, knowing that your soul was never meant to shrink for someone else's uncertainty. The angels also want you to see how far you've come. Once, you might have begged to be understood. Once, you might have explained yourself endlessly to prove you were worthy of love. But now you stand in quiet truth. You no longer chase after approval. You allow yourself to be discovered instead of pleading to be seen. Their testing is not rejection. It is proof that your presence touches parts of their soul they are afraid to confront. This person is fascinated by you because you carry authenticity. You are not easily shaken. You do not play games. You remain true whether praised or doubted. For someone who has lived in illusions, this kind of steadiness feels both unbelievable and irresistible. They press and question to see if you will bend, if your calm is only an act. But what they do not realize is that you are unshakable because you have already been through storms. You have already known heartbreak and healing. You have already fallen and risen again. You are not fragile. You are whole. The angels remind you that when others test your light, it is often because your light is reflecting what they have not yet healed in themselves. Their resistance is not hatred, it is fear. Their questions are not attacks. They are a sign of longing. They want to believe that someone like you can exist. Someone who is both strong and gentle, powerful yet peaceful, real and consistent. You are not just being tested. You are awakening something inside them that they do not fully understand yet. So let them watch. Let them question. Let them take their time. But do not change who you are to ease their fear. Do not shrink to make yourself easier to accept. You are not here to prove. You are here to live your truth, to embody love, and to remain steady. Their mind may wrestle with doubt, but their soul already knows. The testing is only the bridge between their fear and their awakening. The angels assure you that you are deeply protected during this season. They are holding your heart and reminding you that you are not too much, not too mysterious, not too far ahead. You are exactly who you are meant to be. If this person is meant to join your path, they will eventually rise to meet you in your depth. If they are not ready, their testing will fade, and you will continue forward, untouched in your worth. You are a soul of truth, a soul of light, and a soul of consistency in a world that often fears such purity. Those who come near you will either resist or rise, but either way, you remain whole. The angels whisper that love, when real, does not test. It learns, it listens, it stays. And whether this person chooses to stay or not, your truth is eternal. You are already the answer their soul seeks, even if their mind has not yet found the right question. So breathe deeply, dear child. Rest in your knowing. You are not being rejected. You are being revealed. This testing is not a punishment. It is proof of your light. And in time, those who are meant to stand beside you will not test you, but honor you. Until then, The angels walk beside you, proud of your journey, protecting your soul, and surrounding you with endless love. Dear soul, the angels are close to you right now, and they are speaking with gentleness because they see what you are carrying inside. You are not only carrying questions in your heart, you are carrying a quiet exhaustion that is not from physical work, but from the constant weight of having to prove yourself in a world that does not always see your truth clearly. They see how hard it is for you to keep showing your real heart while feeling like people keep examining you, almost as if you are under a microscope. Someone around you is watching you very carefully. This person is not only curious about who you are, but they are determined to peel back your layers to see the depth of your soul. Part of you understands that it is natural for people to want to know you more deeply. After all, true connection requires honesty and openness. But another part of you feels uneasy because it seems like no matter how consistent, kind, and true you are, they continue to test you. They keep watching, questioning, and waiting, as though they are unsure whether they can fully trust what they see in you. This can feel heavy, almost like another battle you did not ask for. The angels want you to know that this is not a reflection of your worth. Their doubt is not proof that you have failed to be understood. What you are experiencing is the behavior of a soul who has been deeply wounded. This person carries fears so heavy that even they may not realize why they act the way they do. On one hand, they do not want to let you go, but on the other, they keep you at a distance. They are stuck in a cycle of holding back, watching, and waiting. The angels explain that this comes from their past wounds, moments of betrayal, abandonment, disappointment, or pain that have taught them to be cautious. Because of that, when they see something true and real in you, they do not know how to trust it right away. Instead, they test, they observe, and they wait, hoping to find something that will make their fears feel justified. But here is the truth, dear soul, you are not the problem. You have been through your own struggles. You have faced heartbreak, loss, and challenges that could have hardened you. And yet, you chose another path. You decided to remain open, loving, and gentle. You have stood up for your heart again and again, not demanding that the world owe you anything in return. Your strength is not in pretending to be unhurt, but in choosing love even after pain. The angels see this resilience in you, and they want you to know how extraordinary it is. Right now, you may feel like you are being pushed to prove yourself to someone who doubts what they see. It can feel tiring, almost like one more battle you did not sign up for. But even in this, you remain steady. You still show kindness. You still live with sincerity. Even when you are weary, you keep standing and you keep loving. The angels are not blind to this. They see your effort, your quiet endurance, and your decision to keep showing up as your true self without collapsing under the weight of someone else's uncertainty. This person who is testing you is not your enemy. They are not doing this to hurt you. Rather, they are afraid. They see in you something that touches the deepest part of them, the part they have long hidden away. You are not only love, you are a reflection of everything they have hoped for, but are scared to trust. They have been hurt before, and now that they see someone real, steady, and consistent in you, their heart feels both hope and fear battling inside. They test you not because you are unclear, but because their wounds tell them love always comes with pain. They wait for you to fail, to give up, or to reveal a flaw, not because they want you to, but because that would make their fear feel safer. And yet, you do the opposite. You remain gentle and consistent. You show them that even though you have been through your own battles, you do not lead with wounds. Instead, you lead with truth, with patience, and with quiet strength. This unsettles them because no one in their past has stayed long enough to witness their chaos and still remain present. No one has shown them a love that does not require constant drama or loud validation. But you are different. You are showing them a kind of love that is calm, enduring, and unshaken by silence. The angels want you to see this moment not as another burden, but as sacred ground. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are not failing for needing rest. In fact, what you are doing is powerful. You are holding love with strength, offering truth without shouting, and protecting your peace without closing your heart. This is extraordinary. This person may not fully understand it yet, but they are being changed by your presence. Even if they cannot put it into words, they see your consistency. They see your softness that remains even when you are tired. And it unnerves them because they have never known this kind of love before. But the angels also remind you of something very important. Your love is sacred, and your energy is not endless. You are not here to carry the entire weight of someone else's healing. You are not meant to be an emotional punching bag for someone who cannot decide if they are ready to trust. Your heart deserves rest, peace, and respect. You are allowed to say, I love you, but I will not endlessly prove myself to you. You are allowed to protect your peace without guilt. The angels are wrapping you now in their light, reminding you that you are not alone in this journey. They know the path you walk is sacred, but it is also layered with shadows, uncertainty, and the pain of being misunderstood. They see that sometimes the questions directed at you feel less like curiosity and more like a search for flaws. But they want you to remember that you do not need to over-explain yourself. Your truth is not meant to be defended. It is meant to be lived. This person who is testing you is not rejecting you. They are struggling with themselves. Your presence awakens feelings they cannot easily explain. They feel drawn to you, but their fears cause them to retreat. Love that feels safe and easy is what they are used to. But love that feels deep, mysterious, and transformative unsettles them. You awaken their hidden wounds, their old memories, their fears of being broken again. That is why they test you. Not because you are unclear, but because you are unlike anything they have known. The angels want you to release the pressure to be understood immediately. You do not need to chase their approval or carry their confusion. What you are is already divine. Your love is already true. You are not being tested because you are lacking. You are being tested because your presence has stirred something within them that they are still learning how to face. So, dear soul, hold on to your light. Stay steady in your truth. Continue to love without exhausting yourself. Protect your peace and know that the angels are walking beside you. If this person is meant to rise to meet you, they will. If not, you will continue forward, whole and unshaken, because your worth has never depended on being proven. The angels bless your resilience, your patience, and your courage. They bless your eyes that still hold softness, your voice that speaks truth gently, and your heart that continues to love even when weary. They remind you that your love is sacred, and it will never be wasted. Whether this person learns to receive it or not, you have already planted seeds of healing in their life. And that, dear one, is part of your divine gift. So rest when you need to. Love without forcing. Stand in your truth without fear. And trust that the angels are guiding both you and this person toward the lessons that will lead to healing and freedom.